Today we're going to make creamed asparagus. You need 2 pounds of asparagus. This is free, so I want to take some of it out to move it out. 3 tablespoons of flour, all-purpose flour, 5 tablespoons of butter, and 2 cups of milk. Last time I put like 2 1/4 because it was a little bit thick with 2 cups. So you kind of have to play with it on your own. First, we're going to play with the asparagus. Now I'm trimming the ends off. Like, there's a few purple asparagus in here, and so the ends sometimes are tough. Like if I do that, the knife won't go through it. It's tough, but if I do it here, it'll go through pretty well. So you want to get the tough ends off the big ones. That's what I'm working on now. Once you get them trimmed, I still have a sink full over here to do, but we have well water, iron. You cut them up into like little 1-inch, 1.5-inch chunks. So that's what I'm going to do to prep the asparagus. You want to just cover your asparagus with water and stick it on to cook. I don't want the big burner, I want the little burner. I had it on too much. So we'll let that cook for a while, and then after about 10 minutes I'll start making the white sauce for it. Okay, now that the asparagus is starting to cook really well, it's been about 10 minutes, I'm going to turn on my butter. Let me turn on the big burner for this and get this melted. I'll be using a whisk. You will see in a moment. Okay, now that the butter is getting melted, my assistant is going to come dump in the flour. What are we making?
You're making creamed asparagus. This is it right here.
That's like 3 heaping tablespoons of flour. Now I'm going to whisk this all together, and then I'll have him put milk in. Just got to get it all. Okay. Whoops, my thing was spinning. Come dump 1 cup of milk in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There he is. And 1 more cup. Whoa, that is good.
That's it?
Yeah. And then we're just going to stir this for a while. I'll be back when I stirred it for a bit and it starts to thicken. My white sauce is starting to get thick, or the cream sauce for the asparagus. This is when I'm going to go get my, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. That's one thing I'm going to do. Hang on. Okay. And when it gets to boiling like this and you see it getting thick, I'm going to go strain my asparagus in a small spaghetti strainer, and I'll be back. Okay, get rid of the whisk, get a spoon. Now I'm going to stir this all together. I just dumped my asparagus in. I did add a little salt. At the table you can add, or you cook it without and add it at the table. I do not add pepper, although you can, because Dad is the pepper person and I am not, so he does pepper stuff at the table. And I want to put this on low to kind of cook. I don't want it to stick on bottom. It's starting to stick a little. Let's stir it really well. Sorry about I wasn't looking at the camera when I was filming. More interested in. Okay. Now we're going to stick this on low. There. And go make some toast, because you serve this over toast. Okay, I'm at the toasting station. Again, split household. You can butter your toast and not butter your toast. Dad's a buttered toast person. I am not. I don't put butter on my pancakes or waffles or anything like that. He thinks I'm weird. That's just how I am. So now, waiting for the toast to pop. Okay, I got my toast on my plate. And you just put a big scoop on one. Put a big scoop on the other. And one just because. And that is creamed asparagus on toast. See, how is that?
Good. You salt and pepper it a little bit too if you want to, but it's really, really good. My favorite way to eat asparagus, believe me. Other than scrambled with eggs, is pretty good. Asparagus is pretty good scrambled with eggs too.
Is this what your mom made you when you were a kid?
My mama made this.
Now we're going to enjoy our breakfast. Lunch, really, lunch.